about the last time you thanked yourself for something. Maybe it was that me time you took last Tuesday, or finally learning Italian. Want to do something you'll really thank yourself for later? Start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is in the Denver metro community to help you look at things you want to save for and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you'll be. So call State Farm agent Denise Smith at 303-343-3515 or online at www.safedysmith.com today. Then thank yourself later. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Yes, sir. UNK and CHICO, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog CHICO.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog CHICO.
Uncle Neely.
Broski Woski.
What's crackling? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother. Can you hear me?
Maybe I can't hear myself then, but we up in this thing loud and clear. I see why. What's up? What's shaking? We got NBA champions crown tonight. We got a that's what the champions crown tonight. You called it. You said the Thunder. We all went with the Thunder also. But we said it could be a good game. Not really what it turned out to be. Looked like it was wide open to where what we thought it was. 103-91 win for the young Thunder. What you doing like that for?
Because I'm waving you off. I'm waving you off. I'm waving you off. Hell no. You ain't even just pop up in this mofo and try to just tiptoe, fast walk on by that Neely called it, and we was all on the same page. Oh no, we wasn't all on the same page.
All on the same page. What are you talking about? Dukes was the one that said he might go Indiana.
And I tried to tell y'all it was gonna be more than 10.
Oh, because the spread was 9.5, right?
I tried to tell y'all. I said,
covered it.
If you're gonna bet more than 10, bet OKC more than 10. Hey man, before this game, they were 10-2 at home in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They done been in elimination games. Like you had to ride with them, even if you didn't go best on nothing but the playoffs, and then you had to ride with them if you've been watching since the season.
Right.
I mean, one day,
historically,
I'm tell you this, man. I don't know what it's gonna take. Moses, Jesus, but one of these days, y'all gonna listen to old Unc. But hey, man, enough about that. For now, we got to get to the chat. Chat, y'all know the rules when you check in on the Sunday Night Live or anytime live with Uncle Chico. The first thing you got to do is say where you're from.
Then
we got to go.
Let us know where you're checking in from. Shout out to Fat Don, Portia Harrison, Carlton Webb out there, Sabrina Blankenship. Oh no, Elanissa, Double Blessed Twin Mommy, taking care of all the likes. Make sure y'all get them likes in. Let's get up over 100 within the first 10 minutes.
Double Blessed Twin Mommy is the like police.
Like police up in this thing. I like that. We
need it. We pull them over more than they do in Ohio.
I saw Shiloh shoot a little shot at Shador earlier today. All funny games. But good deal. I also heard news that Shador said he's not driving anymore. You feel me?
Dog, what I say the other day, man, like we were managing that because shit is an easy solution. You can't speed if you're behind the wheel.
Exactly. I'm in the back seat. I'm in the back of the back on the passenger side.
Hey, if you
understand
just
me?
joining us, man, y'all know what it is. It's Sunday Night Live, brought to you by State Farm agent Diddy Smith. 303-343-3515, coming out to 303, all around the Denver metro area.
Yes,
Give it to me,
indeed.
tell her Uncle Chico sent you. Get everything you need insured. Call for some financial advice. State Farm offers a bevy of service consultations. Yeah, you like that? A bevy.
ACT word.
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't take but 7 minutes into the show to get one. A bevy of services.
Already.
So make sure y'all get at her. At Chico,
Yes, sir.
you know, already had it up on the screen. Great job. We can never forget to tell them to go hit up UNK and CHICO.myshopify.com. Get your shop on.
Get your shop on. Get your merch. Get your merch. Support the brand. Support the hustle. Support what we're doing. Because we're going to keep it coming.
Early today, Chico.
What you do earlier today?
You see, I got my Travis Chico shirt on.
Right.
When I was texting with Boog and Travis signed, I sent Travis the link to the merchandise. Hey, you better order something. We know you got
it. Hey, that's funny. But you ain't lying, though. Shout out to Travis Boog. We appreciate it. Hit us up. That's what's up, man.
Like
Travis Hunter.
We talked about since the draft, man. The draft is thanks to the hard work of the NFLPA over the years, the draft is tiered by where you get drafted at. There's no negotiating needed for the amount. If you pick third, this is what you get. You pick fourth, this is what you get. But what comes in with savvy agents is how much can I get and when do I get it? And shout out to Travis Hunter for being the first non-quarterback, non-number one selectee to get $30.57 million that he is at signing. He's got a $46.65 million fully guaranteed contract, of which when he lifted that pen off the paper, 30.57 went right to his account, which is record-setting for a non-quarterback not drafted first overall to receive his entire signing bonus up front.
That's a slow clap. Shout out to Willie D. That's one of these. Most definitely. We trying to get $30 million to our account. We trying to get $30 to our account. And he done got $30 million. You understand me? Congratulations, for real, on
congratulations to this team, and shout out to Young Money.
Young Money, APA.
I will tell you this, man, there's a lot of times, Chico, like y'all heard me say before, I was blessed to work with two sports agencies, and I've seen the industry inside and out. And one of the things that will happen when you're working with somebody and they need money, they quick to sign a deal because they don't get paid till you get paid. So they want you to go ahead and sign. But when you're dealing with like the Young Monies of the world, like they're going to hold out and get you the best deal possible. Shout out to Trav for trusting his team. You know, so many people in this draft have already signed, and he held out to get what a unicorn deserves, because you can't pay a unicorn like you pay a zebra. Like, you got to pay a unicorn special, and he's a special person, and he earned it, and he's got $30 million of it up front.
Absolutely, and they made the announcement with him as a wide receiver and a DB.
Exactly.
Not just, you know, so I think that shows something with them. Shout out to Dr. Ray, who's from out here in Hawaii also, who's dealing with heading up that Young Money APAA sports situation. Shout out to Boog and everybody else in the whole team, man. Record setting for Travis Hunter, and deservedly so. He's that type of talent, and I'm glad they were able to set the bar the way they did, man, and do what they did. So congratulations once again, Young Money.
Oh, Chico, I failed to say something.
What did you fail to say?
My apologies to the chat. My apologies to Big Dog Chico. I failed to say I told you so. I told you OKC was going to win, Chico. I told you OKC was going to win and win by more than 10. I tried to tell you, when I'm give you a bet, you better lay some money on it.
Man, you know what's more interesting tonight than that finals, honestly?
What's that?
Is Charleston White boxing match versus one of the Island Boys. And you
I
might
didn't
say,
see
who?
what happened. What happened? I didn't see it.
I got it on the screen now. Get ready for it. It's coming up in a little bit. They haven't fought yet. But I was like, man, once it got that, like, I think it was like OKC was up like maybe 13 points in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, it's headed to
No,
where
it's
I
a wrap,
think it was
yeah.
going. Yeah, it was a wrap, dog. And so my attention kind of went here. And also it also went to the trade that happened today, the big trade
Yep.
with Kevin Durant heading to Houston.
Yep.
I was interested in that. And we talked about this, at length, and talked about one of the best destinations. And Houston always came up with those young pieces, the other veteran pieces that they have. Now they have a prolific scorer who can be that number one option. You have Thompson, who can play great defense. Eason coming off the bench. Jabari Smith from Auburn. We got a lot of young talent out there in Houston. Now you add a championship guy like KD there. Does that make them championship contenders automatically in your book? And also tell me what you think of that trade.
Man, I love the trade. Okay, because you had to get KD out of Phoenix. That had to happen. Then there was this bottom line, and you and I, Chico, we talked about it on UNK and CHICO. We talked about it on the morning run. Then there's this perceived value of Kevin Durant, because we know what he's capable of and what he's done. But then there's this actual value that, hey, man, this guy finna be 37.
Yeah.
And had a major injury before. Like, how much more can we expect? So I thought the players that they got, and then the picks being second round picks, I think that's fair to both parties. If you look at what he will do in Houston, is really going to shake up. I always thought, like, keep in mind, Chico, I'm not going to back up on this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought going to the East would have been more advantageous for him as far as getting a championship. And so it's come out that the Cavaliers were in the mix right there to the end. And keep in mind, hell, I picked the Cavaliers to win the East. Like, I thought they were a damn good team. And then the Pacers went on those miracle buzzer beater runs. But he's in the West. He's in Houston. If you look at Houston, the age of the team, the age of the coach, the philosophy of the coach, they probably just propelled ahead of Denver, Golden State, and right there with the Timberwolves now. I don't know if this catches them up to OKC. We got to see what happens with the draft and how they gel going into the season. But it certainly has put them. It has put Houston in the probably the top three in the West.
Well, see, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. And I think I'll ask you this question: where do you think Houston finished last year in the Western Conference?
What about 6, 7?
They were number 2 in the
No,
West.
I'm talking about when they get bounced out.
Oh, what they get out first round?
Yeah,
this year. Yeah, they got our first round right versus the Rockets. I mean, versus the Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah,
and Steph, right?
Yeah,
so they were 52.
I'm basing it on that, not the seeding, but just like who they matched up with.
Right. And that's the thing. When they match up with a team like that, veteran team like that, who has their stuff together, who knows how to score in the half court, which Houston had problems with. Now you add KD to an already pretty good team defensively. You bring back Steven Adams, a proven veteran at the center position. You got Van Fleet, who won a championship in Toronto. Then you have the young pieces around KD. I think you have a team now with a coach, Ime Udoka down there.
Yep.
Hey, they've already, like I said, they won 52 games last year. You add KD, they're going to be right there in the mix in the top when the playoffs come around, and then it just depends on who they match up with and can they score in the half court.
Exactly, Chico. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking with this addition, like they're now better than Golden State. I don't know if they're better than OKC, but they're going to be right there. They're going to be better or right there with the Nuggets and right there with the Timberwolves in the mix. Regardless of how they finish seeding wise, I'm talking about who they can compete with. Like
in the
projected
playoffs,
trying to win 4 games.
Yeah, I think they definitely up their chances. I think the Nuggets might be descending. Clippers, same thing. Timberwolves, I think their competition going to be the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and you get past and the Mavericks. You get past those teams, man, you should be home free. And I'm not even claiming my Lakers right now because we got to make some moves. other than just selling the team for $10 billion. Easy. Shout out to that.
We got breaking news. We got breaking news, Chico.
What's the breakout news?
This is bigger news than KD. This is bigger news than I told you so with OKC. This is even bigger news than Travis signing his record million signing bonus deal. Doubly blessed twin mommy says, I had a funny but mortifying moment today that made me think of my son left a Reynolds in the toilet of a stunning $2.3 million home, and I was utterly embarrassed. I would say the double best twin mommy, keep your head up, stay focused, celebrate the Reynolds.
You sound like she was in the bed. She was doing the bed somewhere, on Rikers Islands. Keep your head up. Like talking to Tupac. I want to tell Pac, keep your head up. We got him.
Because look, Reynolds left a Reynolds in a 2-bedroom apartment in West Jackson, and we still talk about it 40 years later.
You done up the score to $2.3 million mansion.
$2.3 million home. So I say shout out to your son. Shout out to that guy.
What are you, a real estate agent or something? She a real estate agent or something? She in a $2.3 million home?
Probably selling dope, Chico. Ain't no telling.
Young mama move that dope. Young mama move that dope. All right. $10 billion though. The Lakers just sold. What do you feel about that, man? I think, did this make them the most valuable franchise in America right now?
Oh man, that still probably gotta be the Cowboys or the Yankees, huh?
No, I think
the Cowboys more than $10 billion.
Okay, let's see now. Let's look at this. Most
You
valuable franchise.
You see the number one Cowboys fan sign behind it. We worth more than $10 billion.
We did this before. We had the draft of the franchises, and we looked at the valuation of them, and the Cowboys were at $10 billion. But I think the Lakers are a little bit over $10 billion now.
All right, pull it up. Pull it up. Watch. Pull it up. It's gonna be another arc. I told you so. And I want the record scratch. I want the chuka.
Let me
you
see.
Pull that up, Chico, because you're gonna try to find one that live once you see I'm right.
No. Well, it's not taking into consideration the sale of the Lakers right now because it still have the Cowboys at $10.1 billion, right?
10.1 is more than 10. Chico, do you remember the alligator mouth we used in elementary school? You had to draw the less than, greater than. You remember the alligator mouth? 10.1 is more than 10. Chico, I will tell you this in the chat. We got Dr. Booty Arm is coming on tonight, Chuck Bishop.
No. Well, time out. Like you say. Hold up. Don't go too far. Rewind selector from last night.
Rewind that biatch.
The Lakers were recently sold to Mark Walter for a record-breaking $10 billion, making them the most valuable sports franchise globally.
Oh, bullshit!
He ain't lying.
Globally, coach. So take that back. Backpedal on that. Moonwalk on that.
I'm not going to backpedal on that. 10.1 and more than 10. Here's what I'm saying, Chico. The Cowboys were to sell today, it would sell to more than 10. Chico, look.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk right now.
And if and buts was cherries and nuts, it'd be a Merry Christmas. Chico, what I was about to say.
What are you about to say?
We got Dr. Booty Arm coming on tonight for the culture. We got Hollywood, a.k.a. Littlefingers, coming on. But before we get in all that, before we bring them on, just recapping where we at, you got to understand, OKC is now NBA champions. Travis Hunter has signed his deal with a record first time ever for a non-QB, non-first overall pick, $30 million guaranteed in the bank, 30.5 if you're keeping up with it. And KD has gone to Houston. Here's what I say about that Lakers deal, Chico, what it says to me. The Lakers and the buses have been synonymous since the early 70s. You know, it is truly a family business. And so you look around out there, man, and you've seen teams turn over in other sports. It just makes me start wondering, like, man, will there come a day that the Steinbrenners sell the Yankees? Will the Joneses ever sell the Cowboys? You know, because who would have thought 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago that the buses would sell the majority of the Lakers away? So to me, it's more of a historical fact about that than the value. Is like, damn, man. Like, even though Jenny Buss is going to still be working there, quote unquote, in charge as part of the structuring deal, the Buss family no longer owns the Lakers.
Well, they'll have minority share with just over 15% for a period of time after the deal, according to ESPN. So, hey, you know, they're getting up out of there. If you buy something for 685 million, or right around there, and you selling it for 10 bit, that's a great business deal at the end of the day. And I'd advise my kids to sell too and go live your life.
Please don't think I'm doubting it or hating it. The goal in America is to create something and sell it at a profit.
Yes, indeed.
And so I can't wait to buy Big Dog Chico from Chico.
Pause.
I'm just waiting on it to get up to $8 in value. Right now it's hovering around $7.59.
If you want to have a piece of Big Dog Chico, pause. You can go get you some at UNK and CHICO.
I bet you can have a piece of Big Dog Chico if you want it.
Keisha and Love, UNK and CHICO.myshopify.com. Go in there and get you some. Run them numbers up for your boys, for your dogs, for your unc, and for your cousin, for your nephew, and everybody else listening in, man. We appreciate y'all supporting us.
What it do?
I've been tired today, Unc. I've been tired today.
You back to the water park?
I didn't know how I was gonna get through. I went to the beach today. Not today. I went to the beach yesterday and tried to recover today, and still had some things to do today. I drove probably about 60 miles in the last 2 days on this small island, going back and forth and crisscrossing.
Damn, is the island 60 miles wide? The island ain't 60 miles long, is it?
That's the point. I've been crisscrossing, going back and forth. You know, doing this and doing that. Like my mama used to say back in the day, ripping and running. You know what that is, right? You know what ripping and running is, going back and forth.
Running. You stay your ass in and out. Stop going in and out.
Ripping and running, man.
Running means you've been doing a hell of a lot, but ain't got nothing to show for
it. Come on, keep it coming.
Keep it coming. Like, you've been going all day.
You ain't lying.
With 50 miles on the car, but ain't got nothing in your hands. Just ripping and running.
Ripping and running, dog. Just doing is going here in the order not ready yet. But I got to be here at this time, so I can't wait on the order. So I still got to go back and get the order. And 15 minutes after I left from the order, now it's ready. So that's ripping and running, man. You got to go back. So anyways, I'm trying to get over that. Hopefully, Dr. Professor Chuck Bishop can come up with some good news for the culture. We could talk about some good stuff on entertainment tonight with Hollywood and go from there, because I think we covered all our news with KD and the NBA. Of course, we're going to talk about some more Colorado Buffalo stuff in the morning. If y'all haven't checked out the reaction, y'all need to check that out. Comes out on Saturdays. The live stream is still available right now. Also, you can sub up on Kick and Twitch. Follow us on there. And
Chico got in a fight, so y'all enjoy that.
Yeah, well, y'all know who won and who will win when we do actually square up in a squared circle.
And it won't be long.
I've been having thoughts of how I'm going to sneak up on Unc, and if I see him before he see me, and how I'm going to come up on him. I've been having thoughts.
Chico, I didn't see you try to sneak. You
visions in my head. You said, say what?
Chico, the only time you got away with is sneaking to Travis on the game of Hawaii. Every other time you get caught. Like, look at Chico. And then what did he do? Hey, he with you. I don't know that motherfucker.
That was so quick. Let's say he'll know somebody, dog. That's crazy, dog.
Hey, Neely, he with you who? That wasn't been out there.
Who? I saw you talking to him, Neely.
I'm a friendly person.
So I know that. You gotta mumble it. You gotta mumble it like I ain't even gonna say it out loud. Just, I don't know that motherfucker.
Me? Not talk? Me? Oh, you're just speaking that guy. I don't know.
Man, let's go. Let's bring on your dog, man. Let's bring on your homeboy straight out of Jackson, Mississippi. Actually, I keep thinking Chuck is in Jackson. Chuck is in Houston, right?
He's from Houston, from Jackson. He in Houston.
In Houston, from Jackson. Okay, so I was right then. Shout out to Chuck Bishop. Let's bring him on, man, for the culture.
Professor X, and I already see it. I didn't have to ask for it.
Unbelievable, dog. What's happening, Chuck?
Got that thing open right there. Dr. Charles Bishop, HBCU not game day, inside the HBCU lab, also correspondent on game day, is what I was trying to say. You can catch him on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on Inside the Sports Lab with Dr. Cavill. When he joins us on Sunday Nights Live, it is for the culture. We know him as Professor Charles Bishop. Y'all know him as BA. And that's not BA Marcus from the F-team.
That stands for badass.
That stands for booty on.
We're gonna get to for the culture. Let me ask a real quick question. Is 82 games too much? We're seeing these Achilles pop with some of these stars. Are we playing too many regular season games? By the time these guys get to the playoffs, they get this strained calf, and you know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. And strained calves are something to deal with, and it lingers on too. When I saw Halliburton go down, I was like, did he come back in that game? I wasn't able to see
Not tonight.
Not tonight, no. And that's what I was thinking. When I saw him go down with a strained calf again, that's something you can't play with, man. That stuff make you like you're going to see a real limp because you can't put any stress on that to push off of that calf muscle at all. So, I don't know. Is 82 too many games? I mean, it hasn't been for years and years. Like it is now, decades now. Yeah, I'm sorry, decades. Sorry,
It's been long. They've been playing 82 for a long time. And then even now, you got built-in load management. You don't even have to play all 82. So,
and then you're supposed to have better training.
Yeah, I will say this: shout out to Halliburton. Shout out to that guy, man. Get well soon. Appreciate what you did. You made the entertaining finals. But now here comes the shade. It always seems to hurt when you turn the ball over. When you make a shot, I don't see no grimace. When you take somebody to dribble, you're laughing and playing. But as soon as your ass get ripped, it's like, oh.
Yeah, point taken.
Nah.
I can run the footage on all of them. All of them this whole playoff series. Every time it's a turnover, it's like, oh my God. And then the announcer come out, oh, it's such a discernible, noticeable lip. Like, I ain't seen no lip. What are y'all talking about? I haven't seen him lipping. Now, when he went down tonight, he went down. I'm not taking nothing away from that, y'all. But those past games where they were hyping it up, I was like, dude, he's running up and down the floor and jumping. Like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
So I think
is it too many games, though? I don't think so. I do see a difference in, somebody said in chat, too, they're wearing a lot of low-top sneakers. And that is something different from back in the day, like 80s and 90s.
Man,
you wore a high-top sneaker. Now,
just all-stars and didn't hurt his.
Say that again?
I said Dr. J wore them canvas all-stars. They were high tops, but didn't hurt.
They were high top though. They were high top,
right. But they were flimsy.
But at least they were high top.
I think
so
you
I wonder.
On that.
Yeah, one is the high tops.
Yeah, nobody wears high tops anymore. But it's just
they want to look cool. I hate when guys they don't wear like they wear like the low rise. What do you call those ankle socks where you can't see the socks? I hate when guys wear that in football and have their ankles exposed, no tape, no sock over it, no nothing. Like, what are you doing? Like, that look crazy to me. So, yeah.
I do want to mention this, Chuck, before you get into your segment, man. Got to take a moment to remember that in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These being promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the 18.
I don't know the hell we was going with that.
Goodness, man.
I was like, I remember
I'd have heard this shit somewhere before.
I remember the preamble to the 18. I was like, where's he going?
Yeah, they're still out there. If you can find them now.
Yeah.
Maybe you can hire them.
Yeah.
Regulators.
Hannibal. Shout out to the guys, man.
No doubt. Let's get into it, man. And this was coming back from last week. Commissioner Charles McClellan. He talked about the SWAC. They are going to be opting into the House settlement. So basically, you'll have the SWAC. They'll have no scholarship limits, just like every other FBS team, but it'll be 63 scholarships that we saw in FCS that will be spread out over 105 different players, 105 players now. So that's significant for the SWAC to be, I don't know, sort of opting into the house settlement. How it all plays yet, I think it still remains to be seen, but it's significant, and this is a statement from Dr. McClellan. This is undoubtedly a significant moment for the Southwestern Athletic Conference and the 12-member institutions as we move forward into a new era of intercollegiate athletics. The SWAC remains steadfast in its commitment to provide our membership with resources needed to positively impact our student athletes academically and athletically. So, it's a positive step from a SWAC commissioner standpoint in terms of the SWAC opting into the house settlement. So we'll see how that plays out in terms of how teams go about putting together their roster going forward.
Let me say this, Chuck, because I don't want nobody to think I'm against it. I love it. I love opting into the settlement, even though you didn't have to, because you weren't one of the Power Four conferences that were sued. Thereby, you're not mandated to participate. But for every yin, there must be a yang.
Very much so.
And then the opting into this, and now you remove scholarship limits, which, those people still have to be paid for by some order of operations, if you will, whether it's equipment or dorm room, feeding them, whatever it is, it's still a cost to it. But then the other part of opting into this was that you opt into the paying players now. And it's going to be interesting to see around the SWAC how that all fleshes out in the wash. Like, for instance, here in Mississippi, you got 3 SWAC schools, Jackson State and Capital City, Alcorn down there at Lorman and Valley at Itabena. There's a cap on what you can pay, but everybody doesn't have the same to pay as far as under. And will you see this pilfering, this cannibalization, not only within the SWAC, but also people departing the SWAC, because you could go to, say, a USM or a UAB next door and make a little more.
Right.
So it's just that opting in, which I'm for, it comes with some headaches as well that got to be figured out.
And the part that I hadn't figured out, now that the school can pay the athlete directly, is what happens to the collectives. I've read, when you especially look at the Power Four conferences, collectives could move inside of athletics or whatever the case might be, but not sure how that kind of works out, at least at what we know as the FCS level, in terms of what now do people, decide to put their money into whomever collective. So.
Yeah. And that cap at least is based on, it's almost like a child support formula, Chuck. I wasn't a shot at you. That was a shot at me too. It's mathematically figured out from a percentage of what your revenue and ticket sales are. And so those are going to be varying across the SWAC, but that is the limit. Like that's the upper limit. You can't go above that. So again, you can see a situation where being on the basketball team at Jackson State, I'm using small numbers with zeros because my math is bad. Being on the basketball team at Jackson State with no scholarship limits could pay you, say, $1,500, but being on the basketball team in Valley may pay $300, and being on the team at Alcorn may pay $600. Like, all of that stuff has to get navigated out. I'm going to be interested to see it, because I'm going to tell you, Chico, when you start putting all this stuff in the same box that's happening rapidly, you almost, as Chuck talked about, have the death of collectives just after they were born, as far as necessity. Then when you look at now that JUCO no longer counts towards your eligibility, now you look at the Power Four can pay and pay more. It's almost like the HBCUs and the JUCOs could seemingly swap places as far as their tiering, because now you can go play the JUCO 2 years and not count against you, and still go play at Ole Miss 4 years and still get that whole 4th and a 5th there. I'm telling y'all, man, you're going to have 27 and even some 28-year-olds still playing college football.
Absolutely.
Wow.
One of my good friends in college when I played, of course, you got to bring it back to me, like we said last night.
I love it. All roads lead back to Chico. Chico, let me tell you.
Let me say this.
Chico, this is real quick. This is a directional thing, because you only been on the Mississippi once when you came over here coaching. I don't care where you are in Mississippi. you can find a sign that's going to direct you toward Natchez.
That is true.
You could be on the coast. You could be up by Memphis.
That is true.
You're going to find a sign that say Natchez this way, but you don't be nowhere near Natchez.
Why? Natchez like one of the famous places, tourist destination or central?
Yeah. And so that's Chico. It's like, okay, where we at the conversation, there's going to be an off ramp to say, hey, you trying to go to Chico? Go right here.
This can relate to Chico right here. Now, talk about 28-year-old football players in college. One of my good friends in college was 28 years old, married with a couple of kids, but his route led him to football because he was in the military, right? So so we've seen it before because of military, but now it's going to be more. That was one guy on the team too, and he was like everybody called him an old man and unk. Hell, you're gonna have several old men and unk on teams now moving forward with the way this is set up. So hell, I wish I was coming out now. If I had a scholarship coming somewhere, I look at JUCO now much more than what I would have done in the past.
Coach Prime had a young man that was a linebacker, right? That was in the military and played.
Turley.
Turley.
Yep.
Yeah, he went to military first, so he was old man. Turley was like 26.
See?
And you had Mate, the kicker for Colorado this year, punter. What was Mate, 27?
Yep. Hell, you got new Mate. I don't know if he's older, but he's played some professional ball down in Australia. That's on Colorado's team now. So, and before you go on, for the
everybody in the chat, man, who got that 18 reference, y'all are crazy as hell.
Yeah. And shout out to everybody in the chat who got that second ACT word that Unc put out there, and it was pilfering. Pilfering.
I like that one.
So far, we had bevy and pilfering.
Pilfering. That's like,
use
to steal small amounts.
Somebody in the chat use it in a sentence before we get out of here, and the best one might get a discount code for some merch. I don't know. Might.
Pilfering.
Chuck, what else you got, man?
Yeah, man. Let's take a look at the excitement around Norfolk State. As Norfolk State football ticket prices, they've jumped more than 80% since the Michael Vick hire.
Wow.
So a lot of excitement around Norfolk State football right now. When you take a look at them, the anticipation just palpable. But fans are showing up in terms of their love for Norfolk State football. The 2025 season ticket prices for Norfolk State have jumped from $110 to $200. Marking an 82% increase. So you ask why the sudden price hike, and the answer, of course, they say is twofold. Let's come to us from HBCU Sports, Michael Vick, Star Power, and a strategic shift in how Norfolk State supports its student athletes with Vick at the helm, and the demand to see the Spartans play has sparked this expected surge. So we'll see what happens with regards to Norfolk State. We could coming up on Media Days in this next month, of course. In terms of taking a look at the SWAC, MEAC, Neely, shout out. I'll be up there at the Big 12 up there in Dallas as well. So,
bro.
Yeah, so it gets up and rolling for you, boy, next month. Pretty tough. So,
yeah, good deal, man. Here's a question I got. I didn't see Coach Vick's contract, but if it was anything like Coach Prime's, and I know he talked to Coach Prime before taking the job. Coach Prime had a clause in his at Jackson State with a percentage of ticket sales and a bump if they went over, so much. I wonder, is that part of the justification of raising the prices? That okay, because now we're sharing a cut of that, rightly so, sharing a cut of it. I think the only thing they probably mad about right now is, damn, we should have raised 100%. If they moving that fast at 80, like we shouldn't have left that 20 out there.
Yeah. And then you take a look at, especially now with the new settlement, in terms of what you're having to do to pay for your players now. So those price hikes are going to be baked into those season ticket prices.
Absolutely,
good thing. And there, I saw an announcement that he and Deshaun Jackson, who's at Delaware State, are supposed to be playing at their former home when they were at Philadelphia Eagles. In Lincoln Financial Field. That's going to be a huge deal for HBCUs also.
Absolutely. Delaware State, Norfolk State getting it on. So that'll be an exciting MEAC contest with those two new head coaches. A lot of excitement. Yeah, and we'll get into it in the following month in terms of starting to take a look at some of those matchups, potential matchups, and some under the radar teams and some teams that you're probably going to have to keep an eye on for this upcoming season. So looking forward to it as we turn the page and we're getting close to football season right before you know it.
Let's see. And to the chat out there, I am hanging on every word that Professor Bishop is saying and glancing at the chat. Shout out to Yvette Porter. She used bevy and pill for in the same sentence. That didn't get by me. So I'm keeping up with it. I'm keeping up with y'all over there. Some people just went pill for, some people went bevy. Yvette, I pill for the bevy of purses. You know, she put them together. So I'm just saying, if you really want to win the merch, you might want to try to make a sentence with both of them. You know?
I like that. That's pretty dope. So let's take a look at some baseball now, and the rosters for the third annual HBCU Swingman Classic are set. Of course, the HBCU Swingman Classic, Baseball Classic, played during the MLB All-Star Weekend, which this year will be at Trustmark Park in Atlanta during the weekend of July 11th, where we take a look at the MLB All-Star game. But very interesting, they have a couple former Atlanta Braves who will be coaching those future hopeful potential MLB players. A great roster on both teams, but you're going to have Brian Jordan and David Justice that'll be managing both of those squads in that game. So two Atlanta Brave legends in terms of guys who won, if I'm not mistaken, the 1995 World Series, but getting them involved within this HBCU Swingman Classic. Some Ken Griffey really put together in terms of putting a lot of great HBCU baseball talent together. I've had the great pleasure of calling games for quite a few of these guys. And I'm telling you what, it's some guys that I really do believe they're going to get a legitimate shot to get through the farm system of a few teams and make some MLB teams, because you got some kids that can really hit the baseball.
I love it. I love it. I love it. First of all, I love this shot right here, not just of Justin and Jordan, but the booty arm is in full effect in the middle panel, if you want to check that out. But I will say this to folks out there who may not be baseball enthusiasts, like Chico, like Professor Bishop, or like
that shows how much you know. Before I was football, I was one of the best baseball players in the state of Alabama at the age of 14 and 15.
This is the perfect segue on how you can open your mouth and show how damn ignorant you are. I actually complimented him, and I said a baseball purist like Chico, like Chuck, like myself. I said a baseball purist, meaning you are a baseball.
Rewind and say what you just said again.
Ass. So if I could make my point again, I know a lot of people out there are not baseball purists like Big Dog Chico.
Okay, that's what
like
you said.
Myself. Giving a mofo a compliment because of his limited vocabulary. He
I had listened.
Compliment.
No, I had listened good. I didn't hear you say that. My bad.
You put the picture back up on the screen. What the people sleep on? Y'all know Deion Sanders. Y'all know Bo Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Get to know Brian Jordan.
Absolutely.
Google him.
Yes.
Brian Jordan is a mofo.
Jordan's hell, man.
But as I was trying to say, I know Chico would know that because he's a baseball purist. I know Chuck would know that because he's a baseball purist. Then I get interrupted because a mofo don't know what purist means.
So now we have to use.
No, it wasn't purist. It wasn't purist that we were stuck on. I thought you said we didn't know anything, but I heard it wrong. It happens. I can raise my hand on that file. That was my bad. But that was exactly.
Brian Jordan was a beast. So what I'm enthused, man, is to see Brian Jordan a part of this. He used to come up to Jackson, with Tim over at Smithfield Stadium, Chico, and as you know, Chuck Bishop, to do some things with the youth in Jackson. Brian Jordan, legendary guy playing multiple sports, but just one of those dudes, man.
And I was going to ask
sometimes the person that does it first don't get the story told about them. This is the person that did it biggest.
Yeah. So I was going to ask about that. Why don't Brian Jordan get a lot of that recognition, man? Because he was a dog on the football field and on the baseball field. Played with the Falcons, along with at the same time Coach Prime was there, but then went on and had a great career. Baseball career also. I wonder why is it? Just because of fanfare, name, or what?
Man, fanfare, name, didn't do it in a celebratory fashion, just did it. It wasn't a big deal when he did it. But man, you talk about Brian Jordan, hell of an athlete, man. So see him involved in this HBCU effort.
Yeah, and maybe just just the fact that you had a lot of guys on that '95 World Series team. I mean, you start talking about the pitching staff. John Smoltz, Tom Glavine, Steve Avery, and then you start going around. I mean, you had Terry Pendleton over there at third. I mean, you had some real
Jeff Blauser,
Fred McGriff, Prime Dog. So all those guys. Those David Justice. That was a hell of a team.
Javi Lopez, Francisco Cabrera,
catcher. Yeah, exactly.
Greg Olson,
Wayne Morgan. I gotta amen you, brother. Wayne Morgan said Chico so traumatized by the comebacks he gets offended first and then for second. You will notice, Wayne Morgan. That's why in the past I've said stuff like, "Okay, Chico, unball your fist. I'm actually about to compliment you because I know I'm finna hit him with a big word and he might grass." I had no idea purist was gonna be one of them words he would fight back on, so I didn't tell him to unball his fist first. I'm simply telling Chico, I know you are a baseball guy.
No, I thought you said something opposite. Damn. You've not had your goddamn earpiece in before. It happens.
Okay, right now it looks like Chris Evans may be getting that 15% discount code because he says Charles Bishop should be indicted for pilfering a bevy of snack from the union, which led to booty on. Right up there today. That's we. Right now we got it. Right now we got a winner. We got a winner.
Shout out to my road dog.
Oh, Chico, Dukes. I mean, Dukes down here. Bishop.
Look at Arlie in the chat.
I gotta say, Charles, Chuck Bishop, my condolences to you. I know you were, part of that traveling academic decathlon team with Jackson State back in the day doing the HBCU stuff, and I saw that a member of your team passed away this past week. The young lady. So shout out to lost to your team, man. Y'all should travel around kicking everybody's ass. Answer these questions.
I heard it.
Yeah, that was a special time, man. Like you said, you talk about a hell of a teammate. But yeah, I had an opportunity to participate in Honda Campus All-Star Quiz Bowl back in the day. So that was a special time, and we happened to get this, Neely. We happened to show up out there in LA roughly about the OJ time. So we sightseeing and went to Nicole Brown Simpson's crib and OJ's crib. It was a little different.
You want to rhyme with AC, wasn't it? I mean Al Collins.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the Hollywood report up. She in the building?
Yeah, she is, and she also in the chat. She just left a comment as I get ready to bring her on. You want to try to read that on?
Sure. It says Arlie Michelle Chico. I know how you feel when Umps come for you for no reason. And he turns the audience on YouTube. I got you, but he's like a bully, and he would just come for me next. So I don't know why you want to be Marty McFly and go back to the future. Top in front of it, but the flux capacitor just hit 88 miles per hour, and it is now your turn. McFly.
Oh, now Arlie.
Come with it. Are we ready?
McFly.
Arlie came with it to this. Arlie came with it tonight.
Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus.
Small criminal hat on.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
You better embrace it because it only gets worse.
Criminal.
Hey, Dr. Bishop, I know very well all you can do. My friends used to literally tell me, is there a pill we can give him to just shut him down? I was like, I wish if it's some medical something, if y'all got it, please help me.
In the words of Chris Evans,
Oh man,
he really has two speeds. On and
on. No. That's it. Shout out to the threes in the building. Shout out to Chris Evans and threes. How y'all doing today? I've missed y'all. Happy belated Father's Day to all the daddies and the zaddies out there.
Does this grade make me a zaddy? I've been dealing with Neely for the last few months, and I've gotten this many grades.
He'll turn
in the last few months.
You get all purpose rag, that gray will go away because they never do.
Oh, so that's what it is. So you know it's dirt. Look at all that gray on your face. You know it's dirt. Your dirty face.
You open your mouth.
I felt like
I don't know what it is.
I started to go make a cocktail just so because I heard I was in the chat listening to I said, "Oh Lord, he's starting. He going and the liquor ain't gonna make it no better." Oh,
it's
how
quite
y'all doing
disaster. Man, come on,
in your world.
Did y'all? And you said Anyway, did y'all enjoy your Father's Day? Since I haven't seen y'all, because y'all didn't cancel for Mother's Day, but we canceled for Father's Day. I'm just curious.
Yeah, we canceled for Father's Day because we fathers.
Ollie, yes, we did the professional thing and canceled. Exactly. We did the professional thing, Arlie, and we announced that we were going to skip on Father's Day because we are fathers, and everybody understood. And we came back the next day on Monday.
I'm not a father.
Yeah, but
what she trying to say is, we didn't cancel on Mother's Day, but we canceled on Father's Day.
I need to work on my hearing tonight because I've been missing a lot of stuff.
But yeah,
we didn't cancel on Mother's Day. Okay, all right, I heard that. All right.
Oh, you heard that though.
I
did. Okay, y'all.
Chico, Wayne Morgan said Chico whole attitude and mindset just changed when the clavicle come out.
Clavicles.
Sucking them things like a piece of chicken. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Listen, I'm giving y'all my happy Father's Day. Oh, Jesus, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a beautiful night. Prince in the building. Gonna be a beautiful night. Okay, so we want to send rest in peace, y'all. Y'all remember Fred Sanford's longtime girlfriend, Donna?
Not Donna.
Well, she was 95, bless her heart, but Donna passed away. She never got to get married. She just became a fiance, and that was it. But Donna, she was an actress best known for her recurring role as Donna Harris, Fred's girlfriend and later fiance on the sitcom Sanford and Son. She passed away on the 19th at the age of 95 in her home in Chicago.
If I make it to 95, I only have about 4 people listed as special friend.
Oh, Lord. You probably will, too. Probably more. You need one for every day of the week, and then you get your weekends off.
Look at Chuck Bishop laugh. Why you laughing, Chuck?
Because he knows.
I used to grow up in the country. Chico go to funerals. Like, what special friend mean, Mom? Boy, be quiet.
Right.
Chico, I don't know how to whisper.
Yeah.
Or it's going to have, and he leaves to mourn him, his wife, because she probably killed him, and then his special friends. There's going to be a list of them, too. Because, that's how he rolls. Yeah. He's a zaddy with a Z. A Z.
Donna was a what they were called back in the day, a looker too.
Yeah.
Or a looker. That's looker good.
A looker.
Yeah. Because she was old there, she was bad.
One day, man.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching and be like, I understand why Uncle Fred likes her.
I love when Fred and Osgood Wilcox, aka Charles Bishop, got in a fight over.
Yeah. Oh, that was dope. I don't
remember that. I remember that. I gotta go back and look up the episode.
They used to battle over. They used to battle like. They used to battle like Pluto and what's his name? Popeye and Popeye and Pluto.
Hey, type in Osgood Wilcox so all can see. You got all the.
I'm gonna know exactly because I love me some Fred Sanford.
Roscoe Lee Brown. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You know Osgood. We've pulled him up at least 3 times on here.
A brick-a-brack.
Sanford.
He come over there. Then he used to smoke the pipe too.
Yeah, I remember that joke. You said you said
Fred thought it was Donna's soother, but he was Donna's patient. And he was Donna's patient to death.
Yes, it's sophisticated. I looked it up. Sophisticated Osgood Wilcox. Oh my goodness, I remember that.
When I first smash on the side. I called
him Osgood Wilcox.
That's some good TV.
Honest doing using them big words. I looked at Chris Evans and said, "Man, we got us a very own Osgood Wilcox."
That's what they called you, Chuck. Dr. Chuck.
That's Neely always being Neely, right?
I mean, Neely being Neely. That should be a shirt.
Now that's a t-shirt, Neely.
That's a t-shirt. Neely being Neely.
I think he's trying to go to Morehouse. We in Jackson State.
I know Andre Walker ain't come over here with the hateration holler racer in this dancery.
There you go, defending Chico again. How many times must the scorpion sting?
When did I sting? I'll be the nice one. Then they come sting me. I always say, somebody foul me. Somebody foul me. Somebody foul me. That's a compliment.
It was. I took it as a compliment.
Now.
I'm trying to make sure I ain't got a lipstick on my teeth. Okay.
Work on your
So
sucking skills. Pause.
pause. Everybody pause. Pause.
This shit went off the rails fast.
It's off the rail. It is only when I show up. It must be me. I am the culprit.
The muse. Yes.
Oh, that's what, okay. I'll be a muse. Muse sounds good.
ACT word number 3.
Muse.
All right, now somebody out there, you got to use bevy, pilfer, and muse in a sentence.
Cold blood.
I had a bevy of things to discuss.
Not you, Ollie. We need the entertainment news, Ollie. What's the next news, Ollie?
Okay, now, so y'all know we're still in this. You know, we're still in this Diddy trial, and I'm going to give you a couple of updates because we've missed 2 weeks together. Same old. The prosecution is still up, and they are. Last week, the poor jurors had to, with headphones on, they were watching the sex freak-offs or hotel parties. So you physically got to watch. Most of them did not react, but one or two of them, one made a face like, oh, and just put the head down, and one was like, what in the Tar Heel? Is that the Sam Hill? In the some Hill? So they've physically had to now watch. They've heard about them, but now they got a chance to actually watch the video recordings of this.
Uh-oh, Ollie, did you go silent on us, Ollie? Oh, I think Ollie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got
you. In and out.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. So you have them watching the freak-offs, and then this week we had text messages, a series, stacks of text messages released with them talking about the someone named Jules, who they were flying out from Cali over to New York. So they're just continuing to trickle, that little trickle away at, yes, y'all have interstate commerce. You have flown across and brought sexcapades from one place to another. I'm still trying to figure out how Diddy made money off of it. And I thought that was how the criminal enterprise would work. But he seems to be paying off other people. So, yeah, we're still with the prosecution. They should be resting soon. And then it will be the defense's opportunity to bring their case before the jurors. One juror was dismissed, juror number 6, because he couldn't figure out where he lived and he had been lying. They felt like if he lied about that multiple times, first he lived with his girlfriend, then he was in New Jersey, and now he back. So he couldn't be a credible juror. So they've moved him. They had 6 alternates, so they just put an alternate in place. Have y'all been paying attention at all?
First of all, that juror sound like somebody who trying to hide from his baby mama or something. And they like, damn, y'all, you trying, I'm giving you an address.
Right.
How much do you feel like the fireworks are going to jump off when the defense gets to present their case?
I mean, I hope they do it. It's so hard to say because I still am struggling in the legal space and in the, and I know criminal law is very, very whatever. I just think the defense is prepared. Their job is to create muck. And I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to create muck because if you cannot, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, say I did this and this thing, just like Judge Mathis said, I could see him going to state prison for some time because of, abuse or arson or whatever. But federal crimes, RICO statute, I just still don't see they've reached that level of proving that it's a RICO charge. I think he got some other criminal activity, just not RICO.
I will say this, Chico, damn, man, this is not no attack either, I'm ball your fist. We have got to remember to work on our conspiracy theory sound because we need to beat that little intro. I would say this as a conspiracy theory. If the goal is to discredit him and disrupt him,
they've done it.
Guilt don't even matter no more.
Yep.
He will never be the Diddy that he was again.
So
like the trial could end Monday afternoon and he could walk out and life as he knew it is gone.
Oh, of course. Yeah. But I don't think he's caring about that. He's worried about that right now. I think he's just worried about having life to where he can enjoy.
I think we can all agree on that, Chico.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm just speaking to this notion of that he was attacked because of liquor company, all that stuff. That hey, if you try and discredit and disrupt somebody's business, you done that now. Guilt
you definitely did that. Yeah, you definitely done that. It just depends on what they want to do now. Do they want to sit in the jail?
Nobody in the studio with him after this on the late night session.
And he can go to Thailand and do all that. He can go over there with Russell Simmons.
I don't think he needs to try to drop another album or do anything in the public like that. To try to get dog. Let it go, dog. Let it go. I'm telling you, let it go now. Then they let you go. You better let it go.
Right. It's unfortunate that and I'm with this conspiracy theories. I also am on the side of not on like, don't give him something to conspire against you. Like, don't help him. Then you doing all these things, you having these parties, you think you can get away with because you're being covered, and then you piss the wrong person off, and now, oh, that's what we doing? Like a bad girlfriend. Oh, so now you like your little mistress. Oh, now you want to cheat on me with somebody else. Okay, well, I'm going to talk to your wife. That's what it feels like. It's just, and we airing everything, just anything you can think of. We throwing, the kitchen sink at him, and I just think you're right. It's never going to be the same for him again.
That's why I told Chuck years ago. I said, "Oh, Chuck, you gotta get naked too, because you ain't gonna change your mind years from now. Say it was just me."
Right, because that's what people do. And I need y'all to be all of y'all, let's take a moment. Anybody within the sound of my voice, you don't have to be, I know Neely, it's some inside joke and Chuck trying to hold together. Just hold it together.
He's such an ass.
That is with no ass. He an ass with no ass. Bless him.
With a rental still stuck in it.
No, the rentals came out of it, Chico.
No, it's still on there. It's funky with flies around it. Stinking booty little baby boy.
Just stinking booty baby boy.
How many wipes does it take to get 2 wipes? It take to get 3 wipes and 4 wipes. 4. What was that quote you said the other night? Say it again for us.
You're not worthy of my deep knowledge. You're not worthy of it. I tried to impart some higher thinking to you, and then what happens? You try to use it against me and make a mockery.
It was how you're thinking,
Mockery.
I'm trying to
pilfer and mockery and bevy.
It's almost like that statue, Chico and Chuck, in Tuskegee, Alabama, with Booker T lifting the veil of ignorance off a slave. Chico trying to pull the damn thing back down. I'm trying to show him a better way. I like to go to his house. Don't show me nothing. Now, hey, tell me that quote you said. I ain't telling you a damn thing. Steve.
It take 3 wipes to know that you only needed 2, but it only take 2 wipes to know that you needed 3. Now I said it right. Now, what you got to say about that?
Correct, sir.
Clearly, I missed the whole conversation.
See, a smart man can play dumb, but a dumb man can't play smart.
I wish you would say that again to yourself. Write it on your head. Look at it from time to time.
I just want to share with everybody while y'all are wiping your butts and stuff. Be careful out there in these streets. Everybody wants a payday. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. You could be poor. There's a rapper here in Atlanta that's on trial now for some sexual misconduct. They came after Post Smoking. He in his 80s, sexual misconduct. Shannon Sharp.
Not Chris Tucker, right? To my Smokey Robinson again.
Oh, huh?
Okay. And then they just got Fat Joe.
I was about to tell y'all, Fat Joe is up next, $20 million. And some man said he made him have over more than 4,000 sexual escapades. At some point, I don't want to do that much. No pumping and hunching on nobody. He said, but they would use it as intimidation. He would make them do stuff like Neely just said he made Chuck Bishop do so that he wouldn't be able to go back and tell on him.
See?
I need everybody to be careful out there in them streets. Folks are coming for you. Put your tallywhacker in your pants. Keep your mouth off stuff. Just whatever you got to do, because everybody wants a payday. Tyler Perry. That's another one. Guy is suing him. Derek Dixon, an actor on The Oval, suing him for $260 million. 260. Now he has some alleged text messages that indicate that Tyler was trying to kind of get at him, but people that the chat, if you read the comments, everybody's like, they don't even sound like Tyler Perry, like you've been texting with him. Anybody can put a name up there like it says Tyler Perry. Tyler, he sent him allegedly Tyler Perry sent the young man a picture, and he wasn't naked, and then he was in his like boxer swimsuit standing next to a sea-doo, the little jet ski. And said, the guy was like, oh, that water looks so peaceful. You don't see this hunk of a man standing next to it. Oh, yeah, you look. It's almost like the dude was setting him up if it was actually Tyler Perry. He going to fight with everything he has. But let me just share with y'all. Stop talking to people you don't know. Go back to your exes. Do all that other stuff. Stay with people you comfortable with. Because you start these new folks, they is coming for your pocketbook. Okay? So Tyler Perry is also being sued now. So we got Tyler, Fat Joe, Diddy. R. Kelly is in the news again because he had they overdosed him while he was in prison. And
Man, that's a lot to digest right there. You know what I mean?
After the game said Tyler already said it was Badil, not him. I'm I ain't even hang out with you. That man said it was Badil.
Right. But let me ask y'all, gentlemen, what do y'all think if in fact, there's some woman or man sending you text messages that are like insinuating some sexual whatever? Well, how do you respond? What do you say?
Man, first of all, you were saying that this could be doctored. If
we don't know,
and will he respond like this? First of all, if a man responds to you, if he sends you a picture like this and you respond and he says nice picture, that's already kind of sassy right there. And then he says, you don't see the stud in that nice picture. Oh, timeout, coach. Hold on, timeout.
Yeah,
timeout. We ain't texting no more. We're not texting anymore, dog. I don't care what the hell we doing?
You sure?
So what we doing?
So what we doing for real? You damn sure ain't texting anymore.
This is text message. I put you in a little room with Diddy. You said your response would be, so what we doing?
Hey, come on, dog. Yeah, we're going to be, I almost said something else. Well, I had to watch myself. We're going to be fighting or I'm going to leave. I'm just going to leave, But anyways, Tyler Perry, what y'all think? What you think, Chuck?
I mean, that ain't no text that you keep going back and forth with. Like, hold on, cuz.
Chuck, get me out here. Let me make sure I got the structure right, Chuck and Chico.
Chuck and Chico.
Now I want to talk to the two guys.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So Tyler sends this guy the picture, right?
That's what it looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, put it back up, Chico. I can see it. And then the guy compliments the water, and then Tyler said, "Well, like, what about me?" Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
You don't see that stud in that nice picture?
Yeah, so that's just, I'm with Chuck and Chico. That's just weird. Like, I'm not like, if Chuck sent me a picture of him covered in pain at Texas Stadium, the Rangers playing, he in the media booth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, damn man, look at that third base line. And he texts me back, what about me? We're not ever texting again.
Right.
I'm deleting the thread right there. Like, what do you mean? What about you?
Right.
But he's saying that it was unfair because that's his boss, and he didn't want to get ostracized or blackballed from the industry. Because let me give y'all a little backstory. So apparently they were at a party, maybe like 2021, let's say, and Tyler Perry allegedly picked him out of the crowd. Hey, do you want to act? Now that just seems weird in itself, but okay, let's say that's how it happened. Get with my people. We're gonna say he put him on a role on the Oval, small role. Now it's grown, and he but what he has him playing, and the guy has put that in the suit as well. He has him playing a gentleman who's down on his luck and has to do anything to make ends meet, get money, like he's homeless or something. And because I don't watch the Oval, so I apologize. But he said he has, the character. He said he feels like Tyler is trying to make him play the character that Mr. Perry wants him to be in real life, because Mr. Perry said that he wants his partner to be totally dependent on him and can't do nothing without him. So he's making that character that person, and the guy's playing like it's just real convoluted. They're mixing art and life, and I just wonder how far it's gonna go.
I think the best Tyler Perry story I've ever seen was the Boondocks episode where they had him as a character named Winston Jerome. Y'all should go look at the old episode of the Boondocks. Look at the Winston Jerome episode, because that was a legend of Tyler Perry. And he was granddad to come to the studio.
The one that got the Boondocks taken off.
Yeah, that was like. And so is
it called pause?
The kids were trying to warn granddad, like, hey man, like Winston Jerome, he Oh man, he just want me to be in the movie. And so the show ended with when Granddad got the part, Winston Jerome turned to him and said, "Man, forget all this. Why don't you give us a damn booty?" Winston Jerome.
Guess what the name of the episode is called? Title of the episode.
It should be
What?
Pause.
It is Pause. How do you know that?
Because we watched the Boondocks. There you go.
Rather, you don't know the name of the episodes.
And when Riley was trying to fight the dudes behind him, Riley was punching them and his punches was slipping off. And he said, I can't get him. These niggas is too glistening. Because they were covered in baby oil. And so his punches were flying off.
Oh my God. I'm going to watch this. It's right here. I'm going to watch it. That is, oh my God. I just think we continue to put ourselves in positions or pause. People tend to put themselves in precarious positions that cause people to question. Because he owns a private island, and it's long rumored that the reason he has the private island, not just because he has a lot of money, but I can go over there and do whatever I want to do over there. Who rules my island? It's my island.
Jeffrey Epstein. Yvette Porter said, Tyler, you don't see the stud in this picture? Me. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. I'm looking at this dude.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just wondering why. And like, let's go from Tyler Perry's. His was at the top of the week to Fat Joe's at the end of the week, where his hype man is suing him for $20 million for alleged sexual, things he didn't make him, like Fat Joe didn't do to him, but he was saying that he was with a lot of underage girls, and he had one, he was flying around. I mean, he's telling it all. And so that in itself is now on that R. Kelly level. I don't have any words. People are coming to Fat Joe's aid. Actually, a few people, Ja Rule, his talk spoken out. 50 Cent is more about something else.
Right now. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Let me take your glasses off so y'all look me in my eyes. If ever Neely is in trouble, don't y'all let Ja Rule come to my aid.
We won't. Who would you like to come to your aid?
I'll give me somebody else help me. That damn Five Festival, all the shit Ja Rule, don't let Ja Rule come speak for me.
Okay. Well, I think they asked him, I guess, because they were on the same Murder Inc. label, so they must have been asking, the TMZ be asking everybody everything.
No, when Dave Chappelle said, who the fuck gives a damn what Ja Rule thinks?
We got drone strikes going on. Where's Ja Rule? I need sit your ass down, Ja Rule.
Oh my God.
Speaking of,
hey man, also real quick, quick entertainment news. What do y'all think happened?
Like we got to go somewhere.
Real quick. What do y'all think happened? Charleston White won his boxing match against the younger island boy, or he got knocked out and lost his match? What do y'all think?
I'm betting knocked out and lost because that's what I want.
Gotta be knocked out.
Damn. What do you think, Ollie? You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, guess what? He didn't get knocked out. He actually put forth a nice performance, showcasing some nice jab skills, and stayed away from it. Looked like he got tired at the end, but the last round, the island boy was the one that said no mas.
No mas?
He said no mas.
Okay.
So
and just like
congratulations to Charleston White.
Just like after the game just said, we need Ja Rule to help us make sense of this. Where is Ja Rule? Find me Ja Rule.
Man, find me Charleston White. I want to get his comments after the fight. Maybe we get him on CHICO.
I'm not saying this like make no joke about nobody. I'm just being like real talk. If you get outboxed by a guy with one eye, like you're not throwing at the right side of his head. Like you should be aiming at the side he can't see from.
You're doing a lot wrong.
You're doing a lot wrong if a guy with one eye is out there.
And 20 years older than you.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, just work that side. Like yeah. He's not going to see a hook coming.
Right.
That's not funny. He did say it was funny. I know that's what I'm saying. You right. You didn't mean it. I was laughing, telling myself that's not funny. Don't do that.
I'm just being strategic about like why would you jab a guy toward his good eye? He see that. Throw a hook toward the bad eye.
I'm talking about long, wide, wild hooks too. They come out of nowhere. I'm all hooks. One gonna land. All hooks. Oh.
That's what the witch doctor sing a song. Watch for the hook.
Watch for the hook. You feel me? All right, Ollie, back to the news. Fat Joe. And I
Right.
just don't believe my dog, Fat Joe, did this
Hey,
right
you still
here.
got that pole up behind you? I see you shifted your camera where you can't see it.
I did because y'all
Yeah.
was talking. I ain't need no help.
You want to see the pole, Ollie?
Yeah.
I moved it to the other room.
Mm-hmm.
It was really the same, and it's not even a pole. I would put a pole
Actually,
in
we
because I
want
got 10 feet.
We want to see how the pole works.
Right.
Like,
Or how I worked the pole.
yes, yeah.
Finger look long when you did that. What you do?
Because my fingers are long. You have these people out here convinced that I have tiny hands. I do not.
Look like
I have very supple hands.
look like that Arsenio Hall finger. Yeah.
Supple.
Yeah.
Yeah, new word, supple.
That's another
Supple.
word.
Soft and wonderful.
Muse. I like
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens because all these court cases have to go before it's the same. This attorney is known. His name is Tyrone. He's a black dude. I can't think of the other case he's doing right now. It won't come to me, but he just filed a suit. Oh, he has a suit that he's filed against Diddy for someone and another accuser and for someone else. So he's putting his name out there in the hat with the other man. So we got lots of cases. I have not checked in on our boy Smokey Robinson and his lawsuit for sexual harassment by his people. So I need to see what's going on with that, or where if they've made a settlement, because they wanted 50 million too. That was the number. Now the numbers just all over the place. 260, 20, 50. I'm clearly not sleeping with the right people. So I got clearly.
It's true.
One other thing I want to know: how long do you think you guys will wait? How long would you think you'll have babies? How old? What's like the last time you're gonna have children?
It's happened.
Past that. What you talking about?
Done.
Yeah.
That's the ball game.
Well, Ricky Bell just became a father for the first time on Ricky Bell of New Edition fame for the first time.
Bill DeVoe?
Bill Biv DeVoe. Ricky Bell of Bill Biv DeVoe and New Edition. He's 57. He's 57. And he and his wife have been married 21 years, and they finally welcomed a new baby to their world on Father's Day.
That
bro,
man,
you gotta
77 moving that baby in the Spelman.
Hell no, bro. You gotta you should have took some time off from all that damn traveling and touring.
57?
You didn't have time to smash your wife?
He probably was smashing. Maybe she's 43, which I still
Kevin Jones said that ain't his baby.
Well, who baby is it?
I don't know. You gotta ask
The
Kevin
dude
Jones.
that was smashing while he was on tour. Somebody was smashing.
I mean, they took a nice little picture. You can look up the pictures. Picture like the baby's feet in their hands and his hands. That's what everybody's trying to figure out. Like, what? This your first set of children? Now, I will say,
sorry, Ricky Bell. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I was just joking.
What you say? There was that man, baby. Is Ricky Bell in your house up there somewhere? What is Ricky Bell?
He's a legend, though. I saw him in Selma actually performing also on stage. I was on stage with Bill DeVoe right there on the side. I was filming. I felt like I wanted to go out there and hit a little two-step. All roll leads back to Chico once again. But yeah, I was on stage with Bill DeVoe. You know, I came on here and said I was on stage with Public Enemy. Well, I was on stage with Bill DeVoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was good. I love Bill DeVoe.
I
mean, I love New Edition.
On stage with Public Enemy with the S1Ws with Professor Grip.
Neely was.
Damn. Okay.
He probably stalked him. Didn't you stalk him, Neely?
I can say so many things, but I'm not gonna go there. He got mad last time, so I ain't gonna go there.
Say no because she hit back hard, so I ain't gonna say that. But she was just the one talking about I ain't sleep with the right people. And that's she talking.
I
mean, all them celebrities in Atlanta.
They don't want women.
Right. And there's the problem. They moved here from San Fran.
If she cut her hair off and dressed like a boy, she'd pull them.
And tape them down. I had to tape them down. Jesus Christ. That seemed like it's painful. They say it hurt too when you tape them down. They need freedom.
Damn. No comment.
He said, and if you want to see her, she has a movie. What's the name of that movie?
Come on.
I'm trying to promote her damn movie. Help out.
You're trying to promote people seeing my tatas.
All you gotta say, Ollie, is they cut and it wasn't your tatas, or they put them in the.
It's me. I had on pasties, and they did not see them.
How you had on pasties? So that means that
Oh, no,
pasties cover
bro.
your nipples.
You don't want to talk about it. You just cut me off, and now you ask questions.
Well, hell, you brought it up. Might as well go ahead and finish it off now. Okay, bring out a plate of food and not finish your food. So, so you had pasties on your nipples.
I did.
Right? Okay,
Yes.
so do they show nipples in the movie or do they just show? Okay, so you didn't show you ain't show that for real.
Movie. What's the name of the movie?
The name of the movie is called Probable Cause.
Probable Cause.
Yeah.
That's one word. I
She
knew
ain't
it
show
was
anything for real.
2012.
like some kind of legal term. Probable Cause. Y'all should go check out Probable Cause.
I play a detective.
Michelle. And here's the good part. She plays a detective in the movie, solves crimes, but the scene I'm talking about is like in the first 5 minutes, so you really don't even have to watch the 2-hour movie.
Well, I want to ask a real question. What's going too far? How far do you let your significant other go in that case right there, Uncle Neely? If this your woman, do you allow her to wear pastries in the movie?
Pastries, we eat.
Pasties. What is pasties?
I was like, they're not eating me.
They're gonna be acting like they pastries. At a certain point, they're gonna act like they are. But right. At where do you draw the line at? Is that too far? Because where do you draw the line at?
Are you asking me like if my woman was an actress, like would I?
Yeah, where do you draw the line? Do you allow her to wear pasties over her nipples, or is that
like she a professional? That's her decision. I mean, it ain't
okay,
porn. Ain't no full insertion. It's a movie.
It's no insertion at all. It's no sex at all. It's just
that's what I'm talking about. What's the big deal?
Yeah. Okay, so you don't mind.
I'd probably be more hung up on like her kissing somebody than her showing her titties.
Okay. All right. Interesting. What do you think?
That's more intimate, huh?
Yeah, because that's definitely intimacy. Like a sex scene with somebody and y'all just rolling around, they show some side boob. Yeah, they see side boob at the beach.
What about that's why I was going with that too. Because with the pasties over the nipple part, yeah, you could see that in the swimsuit, right? Mm-hmm. But once the nipple comes out, I think that's like the exposure right there, and where you go, you might be going too far if they're touching. Now, do you allow the other actor to touch or kiss on those nipples? Is that going too far?
We might as well just be on porno at that point.
It's
happened.
She's gonna draw them lines. Those gonna be her contract.
Yes, but in a relationship, dog, don't act like in a relationship, that would be talked about, I'm sure, at some point.
Absolutely.
Or would that have to be talked about in the relationship with Uncle Neely?
I would assume it wouldn't have to be because she would handle it.
Okay. I see where you're going with that. Then
I would assume that she wouldn't want some other dude sucking her titties on the movie set no more than her boyfriend would. I would assume.
Okay. I mean, these are just legit questions. I'm not trying to be funny with this because I've seen was it Halle Berry that was in the movie and she showed hers and it was like a real sex scene that she was in, right? And so I was thinking like, damn, if I was her man, like, damn, would I be okay with that?
Oh,
and that's stuff.
One thing we don't ever have to worry about. Yes. You Halle Berry, man. Like we can check that out.
All right, see. All right, see. You don't know. You don't know. Don't worry about it, Arlie. Don't even worry about it. I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say nothing.
You can
chat.
Halle Berry.
You can have Halle Berry.
I know.
I think I would have a problem.
Let her cross my path. Like I ain't gonna shoot a 3-pointer.
I mean, right. Neely said the only thing you can do is shoot your shot. If she say no, what's
Neely gonna be over there in the corner. I hope he don't get it.
He probably will.
He ain't gonna get it.
Chico, he wants you to win. He does.
I really do. I try to compliment him, and he don't know words, so he get mad about that. I try to
use words he knows, so the people.
If he was on my team, Arlie, he would use words. What, Arlie?
He knows. If you're gonna give somebody, you can't give people what you want them to have. You got to give them what they need.
That's somebody on your team.
On a third grade level, ain't my fault. You dropped out.
Well, get down there with him.
Right there.
Be like Jesus. Meet people where they are.
Ain't nobody.
That's somebody on your team.
Nobody ever compared me and Jesus except with his beard.
Boy, I see some stuff in the chat. I could address, but I'm not.
I know you like.
Yeah, they were trying to understand why you ask these ridiculous ass questions about
because it's a conversation I want to have. I don't get if you don't like it, turn it off. If you like it, keep it on. Hell, we having grown men and women conversation. If you think it's a good question, hell, that's on you.
I wouldn't want my man. I don't know because I think about remember the movie Mr. and Mrs. Was it Mr. and Mrs. Jones with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, and at the time he was still married to Jennifer. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. He was still married to Jennifer Aniston, and then him and Angelina had all those scenes, and they were so close. And then next thing you know, they together, and now they married with kids. Like
exactly,
I mean, they divorced now, but I would be scared. I would, but I'm also kind of jealous, so I don't know. That's why, yeah. So I don't know. You have to
questions. Just some real questions. We talk real stuff.
But Chico, here's my question.
Yeah.
Ask the actress.
I did, but I was asking from a perspective of a significant other of a man.
Now that you got that perspective, ask the actress. Follow up.
I mean, you diverted it to her, so she answered it without me even getting to her. I was trying to go you, Chuck, then her.
Y'all are like brothers. Y'all be fighting all the time. Y'all should stop.
3, not 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, but you want to keep stiff on me. Like, man, just answer the damn question, man, and move on to the next one.
Happen. Like you over there with Ernie laughing, you think I'm playing. He's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, back to 1. Like, come on, throw this damn cup at your head.
Well, I'll say this. I wouldn't be comfortable with my wife doing it unless she allowed me to be comfortable, meaning that, listen, Chico, I'm comfortable with this. This is nothing. This is just da. If we talked about it, had a conversation, I'd be like, okay, you know what, baby? You right. You confident in it.
Hey, Chico, just understand, I'm just holding his cock. I'm not tugging on it.
See?
We discussed it.
See how he goes
far.
Right there?
But y'all if it's a line, he going way over. You can't
no reason at all.
But y'all discussed it, Chico. What are you talking about?
Cool. I think it's the time of night.
I was trying to get there, Carlton Webb.
Work it, Chico. I'm just gonna hold it while he hunts.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's nothing for you to worry about.
And then I'd be like, okay, well, you're gonna have to hold that little pecker the whole time because you ain't holding mine no more. You know, you're gonna have to stay over there with Uncle Neely.
Hold your own while you watch. You cold.
Oh
man,
Lord.
we've gone too far this show tonight.
It just slid down a mountain.
I can't even ask no grown person. I tried to ask a grown person, nice, real deal, eloquent type, sophisticated, easy question.
There it is, Oliver Jackson. You found it. Probable Cause on Tubi featuring Detective Harley. Good job. Now just enjoy the first 10 minutes. Go right ahead.
Hey, it's not a whole 10 minutes. Don't say that. I don't want people to think it sounds like a porno. I actually am a good detective. I play a detective named Maisha Sturdivant, and I'm trying to solve a crime. A very serious
be able to monetize this show tonight?
No.
And you said Maisha? Yes, shout out to my homegirl Maisha back in the 2-7.
Hey, Maisha in the 2-7. She ain't got another number 227? I missed it. Whatever it was, I missed it, didn't I?
I just did a deep breath for him talking about, because everything go back to Chico. Oh, Maisha, I'm talking about whole girl. Like, don't nobody care.
Don't say that. Maisha could be listening and her feelings gonna be hurt.
Right. She's a real person. It is dude over here sighing because I said something.
Chico, it's okay. That's what happens. It is.
Oh, that reminds me, 3rd grade, Maisha, man, we don't care, man.
He's singing that song, Maya. It's all about me. Forget about you.
Bad creation, Maisha.
That's why you sing all the time to her. She was like, "Stop, Chico. You are the girl that I never had."
You heard those 2 words a lot coming up, didn't you?
Stop Chico.
Yeah,
it was a different version than the way you heard it.
No,
Stop,
Neely. I heard damn Neely. No, I didn't get stopped a lot. I heard damn Neely. Like, damn,
yeah. You ain't make it to the port to star, did it? They were like, nah. They told you no before.
I thought my first name was damn.
I mean, people.
Damn, Neely, put that little fella up. All right, let's go to the next one. We're gonna head out of here and get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming out once.
I mean, this is
I I be wondering why I torture myself.
This is
Bishop,
the man.
do you wonder the same thing?
All the time.
Why are we torturing ourselves? Why are we torturing ourselves? We're just being tortured. Tortured souls.
We're sorry, Professor Chuck. We know you have a lot of, like, a bevy of things that you could be doing other than this.
Y'all done made Chuck insecure. He got his hand covering up his booty on.
Nah, he ain't.
Y'all made him?
Adam big leaf when he realized he was naked. Chuck, he ain't got to hide that.
But let me ask you this, Neely. Is your name y'all now?
No.
Well, then what you talking about? Because we didn't make him uncomfortable. Y'all is not who it is.
I was actually talking to and about the chat, you know. But you want to be forward, but I was really talking how they now he got that thing out. There you go, y'all. Look at that thing. look at here, boy. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Boy, look at here.
Oh my Jesus, please.
You take that off and put Arlie pole with Arlie hat.
You just embrace it and just because if you fight back, it's no. It's no.
Arlie, I ain't gonna lie.
It's almost like somebody attacking you. Like I don't think we can say that word on there. It's almost like that, and people say just lay down and enjoy it. I don't want to. I want you to stop.
Arlie, I can't now. Arlie, before we leave, you got to do this before we leave. You got to tip your hat like this before we leave.
I had on my hat today because we wore denim at church, and this is what I had on. Y'all like you laughing at my hat, my fedora? Isn't that what it's called, a fedora?
Yes, that's a fedora. I've never liked fedoras though. It takes somebody. It doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter.
It does matter what you like.
Wyvette Porter, shoot an email to Uncle Neely at thepregameshow.com. That's THEE pregameshow.com. We're gonna send you your 15% discount code. Wyvette Porter.
No. After the game, no does not mean yes. It does not.
Come on, Reverend BJ.
I just told. What did he say?
Wayne Morgan. Wow. Hey, Chuck, you want to leave us with some? All you want to leave us
pilfering the woman's locker room, going through a bevy of drawers. When questioned, he said he was looking for his muse, making a mic. Oh, I love it. You took it off. That was they need a 15% discount code too, because they used all the words for the now.
They actually did.
Wayne Morgan used all of them.
Yeah, so did she, but I already picked a woman.
That was short, distinct, like Jim Jones.
Thank you, Aretha. Your name is almost just mine too. Mine with an L. Aretha Burton.
I don't understand. Now, this dude hilarious, dog. This dude is hilarious.
You're not that funny.
I'm telling you. I gotta go, man. We gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. He already got me 6 gray hairs right here. Mess with Uncle Neely. That ain't come till I met Uncle Neely on everything.
On everything.
On everything, folks.
Bless your hearts. It's so nice to see y'all out there, though. Happy Father's Day. Happy summer. It's summertime.
It is summertime. Y'all enjoy y'all summer.
Yeah, because Friday was the first day of summer, wasn't it?
First day of summer. Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Woo. It's hot in Atlanta, and we get rain every day. I don't know what is happening. We feel like we're Portland, Oregon now. Just rain and heat.
When that heat come right after the rain, boy, ooh.
It feel like steam.
Yeah,
like 405 around here pretty soon. So.
Oh my God, I'm not looking for
it.
I'm grateful, God. Let me see the next day.
Dog days of the southern summer.
Everybody need you poop a lot of baby powder.
I'm telling Chuck, got to put the baby on that booty arm right there, that crease.
No, he got to put some sunscreen on it so it don't get burned.
What does baby powder? What does baby powder turn to?
Biscuit.
If you put too much on and it roll in the wrong places, yes.
The ball up like dough, you can throw it to somebody. Not that I've done that.
Right. Not that you've done that. Jesus be offended.
Hey, y'all don't forget to check back in tomorrow morning for the morning run with Big Dog Chico, Deuces Scoop, representing the ATL, and yours truly, Uncle Neely. 11 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to talk about the big recruit weekend from Colorado. Also, some updates on Travis's record contract, 30 mil guarantee in his hand already. Shout out to that guy.
He need to watch himself.
Pause. Stop right there. Quick answer within 10 seconds. If you had 30 million transferred into your bank account tonight, what would be the first thing you do in the morning? Go on.
Wake up.
Rewind. What would be the first thing you would do with the money?
Spend some of it.
All right, thank you. Chuck.
Lame as hell.
Don't worry about it. Chuck.
House.
Okay, a nice house. Arlie?
Have I already talked to my financial advisors already?
I mean, no, that'll be the first thing you do, I guess.
That's the first thing I'm doing, talk to financial advisors. First thing.
Nice.
And a lawyer, legal and financial, so that I can sure, because people gonna start coming. I'm gonna have all these random cousins. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going somewhere and I'm gonna stay for a long time.
What about you, Chico?
Yeah, what you gonna do, Chico?
I'll probably do the same thing Arlie just said. I'm gonna call a financial advisor, call somebody that I trust, and then I'm gonna look for investments like Bitcoin or something like that, and then I'm gonna get the hell on.
Hell on. Yes.
We'll disappear somewhere for a little while.
It's probably the worst final 3 minutes of a show we ever had. Pointless. Could have got the hell out of here. Oh, I know one more thing. If you woke up, man, in the
that's
damn
what
show, man.
that's what she told Unc.
That
was the worst 3 minutes I ever had.
I'm glad I said something because that actually saved it. Shit. Learn how to win, man. We damn up. Game over. Up by 35. Well, let me do one more layup. Then you sprain your damn ankle. End the show, Chico. Shit.
Who sprained their ankle? What? Hold on.
Go rewind and listen to it. Neela just mad. He ready to go and finish his cocktails. That's what he's trying to do.
Is this Negro grumpy? Does he need a sneaker?
He does. He grumpy old man. He's a grumpy old man.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I might have another question if y'all say something else.
I'm ready. Give it to me. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say.
God damn it.
Do me. Clavicle.
That's worth saying. That's worth man. Let me get up out of here, man.
The fact that she showed the clavicle is better than your damn financial question. When Chuck asked you your question, I guess I probably do what all this said because I just thought of some shit to ask y'all, but thought would have ended to myself.
Look like the chat thought that was a great question since you like to refer to the chat. The chat said that was a good question. They answered the question. Chuck and Arlie, who have some 500 people. Chuck and Arlie, who I would say probably has more sense than the both of us. They answered the question. So I would guess you have been you've been outvoted. You've been outvoted tonight. That was a good question. Who cares what you have to say?
I'm gonna tell you. I just want to say this, and I know we're going away. Neely is extremely brilliant, damn near, but he is ignorant as you. Oh my God, Jesus help us all.
Y'all don't realize what he's sipping on.
Breaking news: water is wet and the sky is blue. Join us tomorrow for more shit that you already knew. Brought to you by Arlie Michelle. Who didn't know that?
I don't think people know you brilliant. I don't think they know that.
I don't think
they think that because none of the people I know that know you think that. I have to always go, but for real, he real smart though.
Is on site.
Hey, Chuck Bishop got one. I hate to put the words in his mouth. He can tell it before I can. Then I can.
Is on site.
His frat brother was my roommate.
Oh, Rosie, back.
My friend always asked me, he said, "How long, man, it take you realize that he's the smartest nigga you know?"
So you can't say that stuff people already knew, Neely.
It's a fine line.
With your little jokes. That's why you don't do stand up. You ain't funny.
Serious too. How long did it take you to figure out he was the smartest dude in the room? I said, make a good point.
I mean, what dog, Andre? Miss
Carlton
Duncan,
Webb.
it's not silly. It's beyond silly at this point. We need to come up with another word. Like, what's the word beyond silly?
Appreciate that, Chuck, because Carlton Webb just, answering or asking off the question that I answered or I asked earlier. You know what I mean? So appreciate that, Chuck and Carlton Webb.
For sure.
Brignet. That's a shirt right there. We're gonna make that a shirt.
Brignant, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Illiterate, uneducated, clueless. No, I don't want that. That means silly. I'm trying to figure out another word that's just silly. It's beyond silly. Foolish, absurd, ridiculous.
We just got that ish with him. I showed it. It just in me. It's just in me.
What's in you?
That ish.
Valerie Roberts said, "End the show, Chico." Don't y'all know we can end the show when we want to end the show?
Valerie, we're goodbye.
We kind of schedule it off of Unk's sneaker or hungriness. You know what I mean? And then we go from there.
Oh, so, Chris Evans with a big new word. I got to hold up, man.
What did he say?
Where you at?
I said neatly is perspicacious. Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it? Perspicacious. Perspicacious. Perspicacious? Okay.
No, I was going to say when he's interviewing or giving his opinion, we can see and hear the intelligence.
That's not perspicacious. That's not perspicacious.
No, Duncan, I'm a Gemini. Deal with it.
Perspi. That's not perspicacious. That's perspicacious. Or perspicacious. Never mind.
Use your finger to read along with it.
I did, but it's not perspicacious because the letters not in the same place.
I just left it alone.
Buggle said, KB. Ollie always hurt herself.
Well, he said I hurt myself.
She almost dropped the Reynolds trying to pronounce the word.
I'm gonna say let's not pronounce. Let me say perspicacious.
Perspicacious.
No, perspicacious. Perspicacious. It means having a ready insight into an understanding of things. Perspicacious.
Perspicacious.
Like perspire, cacious. Perspicacious.
That means a woman in the 80s having many purses. She's perspicacious. She got purses.
Okay.
With a lot of space in them.
Yeah.
Praise God. All right. Good night. And we're out.
Say good night, Arlie.
Tip your hat, Arlie. You got to tip it like this.
You like that, huh, Neely? Something in me says, "Say good night, Arlie." Good night, Arlie.
You got to tip it like the WB.
Say good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie.
JSU word, pal.
Tip it like the WB. Hey, man. Thank y'all for coming out. Wherever y'all tuned in from the East Coast to the far West Coast, y'all know what it is. We thank you guys once again for supporting us. UNK and CHICO live with Chuck and Arlie also bringing us the news for the culture and also the entertainment news from around the world.
Hey, Chuck,
sports and entertainment. Here's another interruption right here again while I'm trying to close the show. He want to ask a question. Here we go again.
Chuck, let me ask you something. If y'all woke up tomorrow and had $30 billion, not for real. No, for real.
Good question.
No, for real. All bullshit.
Good question.
That was me just bullshit with you.
I'd wake up.
I do got to ask y'all this.
I'd roll over. I'd fart. I'd drop a Reynolds.
No. Arlie. Chuck.
I'm scared.
Y'all do know we do a Thursday night show. Why don't never come on the Thursday night show?
Because I haven't been invited.
Oh, okay.
Tell Arlie. He'll never send a link. Now, see, he gonna come back with this silly question to interrupt my ending, and then why y'all never come back on Thursday night? I know we do a Thursday night show, don't it? Send them the link.
Do the morning run, I know y'all did. Yeah, let me Thursday night. What time y'all do the Thursday night show? Because I have to go sing to Jesus on Thursday night.
Same damn time, same damn channel.
At this late hour?
Yes, sir.
Y'all act like folks ain't got to go to the
Chuck dropped his head. Chuck dropped his head.
Chuck said he can't fool with y'all 2 nights a week. Messing up his week. Talking about his booty arm and cramps.
Frying pan about to bust up upside his head. Smile at her damn clavicle one more time.
I got a clavicle for you. I got that.
All that damn he and how hard.
He's gonna get you fucked up.
Right. Kiki this ninja.
You and your homeboy reliving your college days.
All that key. What he mean? You get there too.
Yeah.
Right. It's windy, rain, fire, and brimstone. Yes, indeed.
Until that good-looking co-host, I said I gotta need something.
All right, y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. And
I know how to end the show, goddamn.
This is shit.
All I can do is smile. Lord help us. Jesus Cristo. That's the Spanish Jesus, but I don't even know that's how they say it.
¿Qué?
Un poquito español. Muy un poquito hablo español.
Said Jesus Alvarez was fighting one night.
¿Cómo se dice? Pregunta.
You said, how do you say words?
Yes, I was getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was going to get there, but I had to go slow because I had to refresh my Spanish. But
you had to go slow in English. You know you got to go slow in Spanish. Wobba-dub.
What's your other language, Neely?
Look, Chuck, I'm trying, Chuck. What's his other language? Negroian.
I'm fluent in ignorance.
Ignorance. He speaks ignorance on level 1200.
I'm very fluent.
You tell us something we don't know.
All right, we're gonna have each and every week a word segment. Also, we have our top supporters in the chat from this show. Let me make sure I pull that up before we get up out of here. If that's worth pulling up before we get up out of here. Top fans from this show will be Dorkin TV with 225 extra points. Jay McClendon.
We don't believe
Freedom.
You. Put it where we can see it.
Man, they do. All right, fam.
He just trying to make you work, and he can't.
All the other shows, he dropped down the menu where they can see their own names. We don't trust his reading. Drop down the screen. All I'm saying.
All right. I'm just gonna keep tallying these up. So I'm gonna cash in when I see it.
Put it right there, Chico. Then it's
all right. Go ahead, try to read that. Go.
I ain't got to try to read it. You see your name on the screen. Bring your ass up to the front if your name on the screen. Top fans for tonight's show. We appreciate that. It is based on engagement. If you like stuff, if you're sharing it, if you're commenting, all those things, it's free to like, it's free to share. So if you're enjoying the show, share it with some of your other people. If you liking the show, hit the like button. If you want to engage with the chat, say back to the chat, and you'll be
Duncan
in the episode as well. That's tonight's top 10 fans for this live episode.
Don Duncan said, "The hell you say?"
Called him dyslexic. I know what dyslexic means. How he give me a taste of my own medicine? I don't do that to people.
What?
Hey, just like that computer did it to James Evans, Miss Dawn Duncan, that computer did it to you too.
Miss Dawn Duncan said she don't understand how she number 6 when she been putting in work over here. All right, man. We're gonna get up and out of here, man. But we thank WBS Twin Mommy once again. Member for 10 months on the channel.
Oh, she had a question. You gotta take her question.
Okay, try to read, Unc.
WBS Twin Mommy member for 10 months. Appreciate that. She says, Unc, Chico, Chuck, and chat. I'm curious, what's the strangest thing you've ever ordered through DoorDash? Let's hear it. Hey, booty on. Strangest thing I've ordered through DoorDash. I ain't got nothing strange. It's always food.
Yeah. It's always food.
Yeah, it's just food.
Yeah.
No.
I don't have anything strange. McDonald's? Ain't some McDonald's. I don't know. Anything, Arlie?
Yeah, she said, Arlie, you go. What you got? She said in the chat.
I don't dash, so I don't have nothing strange.
Yeah, I haven't dashed in a minute too. I tried to like a couple of weeks ago, but it was just a whole bunch of junketh on there. So I said, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm always fearful they're gonna do something to my food. It's already enough to go get somebody else to prepare your food, but then I gotta let somebody else prepare it, and they're gonna bring it to me. I don't know what's happening in between there and here. That's okay. I have
DoorDash before.
Does Taco Bell qualify as strange?
No, I think what Sabrina does. Sabrina says she ordered a tire for a car and an air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
Oh wow!
I mean,
DoorDash.
Oh yeah, they deliver.
Yeah,
they deliver a lot of stuff now. They don't just dash food anymore.
I had no clue.
You know what's so strange, Arlie? Coming from the time that we came up, particularly living through the Atlanta child murders, et cetera, and Son of Sam and all that. We were raised. Don't get in the car with strangers, and Uber is the biggest transportation company in the world.
Right.
We were raised to not go in strangers' houses. and
Airbnb.
Now we Airbnb.
hotel chain in the world, and we were raised don't take food, candy from strangers, and DoorDash and Uber Eats is the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah,
everything we were told not to do, kids all they know now is to do it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And kids don't want to learn how to drive anymore. I got a bunch of friends whose children, like mine, was ready to get his license. It's a bunch of kids like, I'll just Uber everywhere. With who money? Wait a minute now. That's what I don't understand. Kids don't want to drive. They don't want to do. This a lazy generation. They all gonna be sucking their food through a straw.
Learn something. I didn't know DoorDash did more than food. Wow.
Double blessed twin mom said I ordered fingernail polish due to a run in my stocking for a sorority meeting. They bring it to the meeting.
Damn.
That's wild.
That's dope.
You put me on game tonight.
Right. The things.
No,
you
this
didn't know.
store truck, it ain't got to be food. Like you can send them to any store to get whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Brown 90 said DoorDash and McDonald's is like ordering a Reynolds on delivery.
DoorDash and McDonald's is like you know damn well they're gonna reach in there and get a couple of them fries. I don't know a person on this earth who can have or be in the vicinity of a McDonald's bag and not try to get in there. Come on, dog.
Especially if you tell them I don't want salt, and then you have them lightly, that'll make them hot, and then you have them lightly salted after they come out hot. That's why I don't go over there. I'm gonna be a big old cow. That's okay. I don't even go over there. I love it. It used to be McDonald's and this place called LT's Wings, which I'm so sad that closed here in Atlanta. They were right around. You can go there, get your fries, and then go to LT's and get the Cajun lemon pepper fried hard. Oh, Jesus.
I just ate some McDonald's fries in my mind right now.
That's when we go stamp burger sold fries. We would burger, dry the stamp, get our fries, and by the time you came back around, your burger ready.
Carlton Webb said they taped the bag shut, Chico. No, you gotta know how to manipulate the bag to get up in that thing. If you're a real big boy, you feel me?
Show his big boys know how to get in the bag.
You gotta be an overweight lover to get in the bag, baby. You gotta be on the team to get in the bag without them knowing. But yeah, DoorDash and this.
And it's expensive. They were like, just have them pick it. I'm not. The food was like $7, and I got to pay you $20 to bring it to me. Oh no, thank you. I can't. Yeah. But I do like now we've learned you can get all kind of other stuff DoorDash, so that's pretty cool.
All right, we know what Uncle Neely gonna be ordering later on tonight from DoorDash.
Reynolds.
I ain't even say that. I just. Thank you guys for coming out once again to join us.
Y'all
got something to say. Say what?
I said y'all got 3 laughs. I want these swing back, man. It's like, hey, look, y'all. I learned
for short people.
I learned from Tupac, man.
He said, "All I got is bazookas."
Tupac said, "Man, I don't even know why I'm on this track, man. I'm gonna let my little homies ride on y'all, man." Here's what y'all don't know, man. All that stuff about sleeping with your wife, all that stuff, y'all thought that was the big diss. The big diss is when Tupac said, "Man, I don't even know why I'm on this track. Like, I don't even know why I'm rapping against y'all."
When he stopped rapping, that was the biggest diss. Yeah, he said his little homies.
He put the white ends on. I'm like, man, I'm getting off this shit.
Oh man. Hey guys, if you guys know any businesses, products, things of that nature, family got some good business that's doing some good business. They would like to advertise with UNK and CHICO Sunday night, Thursday night, Saturday reaction, lunchtime live, the morning run, whatever. Hit us up. Inbox us, let us know, and we'll get you right. You understand me? You need some merch, go to the website. Link is in the description right now, and it's in the chat. Support it and get you some merch where you can look good. You might not look as good as Chico, but you can definitely stun on UNK if you wear this merch. So other than that, we're going to get up and up out of here, man.
We're not selling Chico 10-1, so we don't.
Say it again so they can hear you.
I'm just you,
no, say it one more time.
No, because you ain't gonna do nothing but get Manny to mess some buttons. Don't say that's a lie.
I ain't got to get Manny to do that. He on point. Thank y'all for coming out once again. Chuck, Arlie, we appreciate y'all. For UNK and CHICO, we getting up out of this thing. Here's the coldest outro you ever seen before.
Wait. I like all the smooth criminal hat though. I do like that. Just hit by a smooth criminal.
She's gonna point at me like this. I met him on a Monday, a Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. I don't really know what happened. He was high on something all day. He entered the apartment and laid him on the carpet and said, "Andy, do you want me? Andy, do you want me? Do you want me, Andy? Andy, do you want me?
Who is Andy?
Andy, do you want me? Do you want me, Andy?" Yes, sir.
This man said
Chico, Sunday Night Live.
I think he was telling on his
Live and direct.
Andy, do you want me?
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog Chico.
Who the hell is Andy? I got questions.
That was the real version of the song. Y'all ain't never heard the real version of the song?
No, I think you've made that up.
Oh, that was him telling the story about what really happened.
Andy, are you okay?
Andy, are you okay? Are you okay?
It's your
Andy?
giggle, Bishop, that's tickling me more than anything.
Chico got
I
me
entered
on
the
that.
apartment and laid him on the carpet and said,
What?
"Y'all never heard the real version of the song? You kidding me?"
You
No,
got me
it's
on-
not no damn.
You got me on that one, Chico.
I'm dead
Damn.
serious. That's Unc ringtone. Y'all gotta listen to it. Oh man, y'all wild in the chat. All right, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Unc Googling the song right now.
No, Unc in the chat saying that Chico said he noticed Tyler before he noticed the water. Unc in the chat said Chico laid down on the carpet with Andy.
Chico, he said he noticed solid before he noticed the water. Man, you wild.
Y'all is ignorant. And the
Andy,
fact that
okay?
Quite ignorant.
You've been hit by Andy's Reynolds.
A smooth criminal. All right, man, we gotta get up out of here.
And we gotta get some booty arm and little finger merch design.
y'all better not.
Please.
That little finger go hard. That little finger go hard and that booty arm twerking. Ooh.
Don't put little finger hard and booty arm in the same sentence, please. It sounds like it's here again. We're on a porn site.
Right.
That little finger go hard and a booty arm. What?
That little finger go hard and the booty arm twerking.
What?
Y'all don't mind me, man. I think I'm getting sleepy.
Clearly, and it's only like what time there? 6 o'clock. You really need a nap. You need a nap, and Neela need a Snickers.
Yeah,
5 a.m. workout becoming so hard around this time.
Go pause.
Right? God, we can't even work out without pausing.
He said the 5 a.m. workout be coming so hard.
I know, but he said the time. Oh yeah, Uncle Neely, you stupid. I was like, look, somebody said this you.
Hey, you got me on that one. That was an absolute pause. Damn.
Man,
Man, get your workout on, Chuck.
I stay up this late. If I stay
Get
up,
your workout on, man.
right? It's Annie, not Andy. Thank you, God.
But that's the real version. I'm telling y'all gotta listen to the real version.
Michael.
Annie, are you okay?
No, we're not listening. We're not listening.
You gotta hear the Screwed and Chop version too. And
It said Smuggles KB said put little fingers on the booty arm.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Uncle Neely's still in the chat. It's Andy for Chico because Chico wants it.
Don't listen, Uncle Neely. Take his computer. Take it right now. Just take it.
Up. Probably sitting on the toilet dropping the Reynolds while he texting this.
Oh my Lord.
Oh man, we're going too far on this show, dog. We have gone way too far, big man.
Down the rabbit hole.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe, comment, like, and all that other good stuff, man. We're gonna get up and about of here. We've been live on the Pregame Network for the last 2 hours. Y'all know what it is, man. Biggest dog, Chico to the sea.
I ain't laughing at Chico when you read it. Oh now.
Get y'all some old now shirt, man.
Mountain Time. We got the morning run tomorrow. Don't forget this week on the morning run, we got a coach, Alonzo Carter from Arizona University. Y'all know him from back in our day. He was one of MC Hammer's dancers with Ho Fred Ho. Now he's a coach at Arizona. Damn. Playing Colorado number 1st. We're gonna have him on the show this week.
Hey man, hey, don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do.
Don't never let them. Well, they can tell you that just means you don't listen.
But yeah, don't listen to them.
How you say listen, Arthur?
No.
Listen. You sound like one of the lollipop kids.
Sometimes my Mississippi comes out. My best friend Mississippi will come out.
You was a part of that group that came out from Atlanta from back in the day. Yo mama on crack rock. Not my mama.
Your mama smoke crack rock. Or the one time, hey little monkey, why you just so funky? What?
Every now and then your voice goes from grown woman to munchkin.
I don't know what that's about. I think it's the actress in me. Sometimes I can sound very, very intelligent. Other times I can sound really, really unintelligent.
That's a lie.
Hey, Chuck.
Manny!
Oh, Chico.
Man,
so this what we doing?
Man, you're wrong for that. Okay. Chuck,
Chico,
man, I'm
remember
sorry,
that
Chuck, man.
on next Sunday. Remember
you
that.
Good.
When I come
you good, brother.
Say your
Ollie, you know I got love for you, Ollie. I got so much love for you, Ollie. I refuse to go watch that movie that Unc keep recommending. All right.
Meaning he refused to watch it with his drawers on.
And if I do watch it, Ollie, I'll make sure I fast forward past the first 5 minutes.
Right.
Out of respect to you.
Rewind back and put it on loop.
Just everybody know in the movie I'm with my pretend husband in the movie. So I'm not like just out there hunching people. I'm supposed to be married to the guy.
It's a movie. It's all right. It's a movie.
But Chico, for real, when you were asking her about like what people in people's lives think about actually, her daddy didn't see her titties to the premiere. You should have asked her about that.
How'd your dad
feel about it? Terrible.
Your dad on the red carpet looking at your titties. You need to ask.
I bet he wanted to pull out a belt and whoop you right there.
He did, and then he waited till he got on some national exposure, talking about my brother or something, and how I came up, and I was like, we're not even talking about me. We're talking about him. They mama just let him do anything. She out here with her, all the clothes off, doing sex scenes. I was like, oh my God, you let my daddy tell it. I was in a porno. In the whole movie, I had on lots of clothes, but my daddy, that's not what he saw. And I didn't forget.
Daddy was scarred.
He scarred.
Her dad, a preacher, I bet he walked up about that thing like Aunt Esther used to do. Hello, Rick.
Sweating through that suit jacket.
Baby, he was so through with me. I forgot. A girl sitting next, one of the actresses in the movie was sitting next to me, and she said, Arlie, aren't your mom and daddy here? And I was like, oh. She was like, oh my God. And it was too late by then. I wasn't even thinking about it until she said it at that moment. I said, oh my Lord. And then my daddy, he didn't say nothing. He waited. And when he finally got a chance, baby, he gave me the blues. Oh, he was not thrilled with that performance. I was like, did you see the rest of the movie? I guess he stopped looking after that.
Well, I'm a father of 2 girls, and the last time I seen their titties, they didn't have them.
Right. I mean,
they were 3.
let's be clear. It wasn't like I showed my
You got your
titties.
dad on the front row.
Neely, it wasn't like I was standing up there with my titties out. That's not what happened, everybody.
You got your dad on the front row of a 3D movie. Look like your titties about to hit him in the face.
That is not what happened. People, you're gonna have people in the chat go watch me. It ain't even all that. Got them excited for nothing. It's a side boob and my back, basically.
They said, Arlie, it was art.
It was art. Thank you.
Artistic expression.
Yes, and I didn't even. I think when I read the script, I don't remember seeing that as a in the scene where they had to shoot.
So they sprung it on you out of nowhere.
It wasn't the first one up, and I guess I didn't read through that part. I was just going section by section, like I got to do this. I was looking at the shooting schedule, and then I was like, "Oh crap!" I know, Wayne.
Next Sunday night, y'all do your homework. We want to know who's seen the movie. Probable cause on Tubi by next Sunday night, and send us some screenshots, and you might get a discount on.
Man, we need a. I know we don't have the type of pool that Coach Prime has, but he did speak into existence when he said, "Hey, somebody at Tubi called me. I got an idea for you." Next thing you know, he's on Tubi with a We Got Time Today with Roxy. Well, Tubi,
yeah,
I don't have that much reach, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna shoot another 3-pointer with a hook shot. Tubi, y'all need to sponsor UNK and CHICO show.
Yes.
UNK and CHICO need to be on Tubi. We need to be doing some hosting or something. Holler at us and we can do it. You know what I mean? UNK only charges $25 in a bucket of chicken and a pack of cool cigarettes. Everything else I'll take care of.
And Chico only charges a Motel 6 room with a guy named Andy.
Stupid.
That was quick. That was funny.
I swear the Pentagon general just be sitting back waiting to shoot a missile.
I swear, dog. I swear.
And Arlie and Bishop just be here like, what the hell? What the hell?
We want to thank y'all again for coming out.
Like a little kid.
We're going to let y'all go for real now. All right.
Okay. Bye, y'all. Have a great week, everybody. Be safe in these streets.
Enjoy.
All right. Good night, Arlie, and your fedora and fascinator.
Yes, no fascinator today. It'll probably be next week, though.
And as I was going to try to leave this show earlier and say, this is going to ring a little bit more than what it used to ring, but I knew it was going to be worth me saying it at some point because I started saying it back in the 90s.
What?
And that is peace in the Middle East.
Oh, that's true.
And every goddamn rapper in the world in the 90s. Don't try to, boy, you try to take credit for any damn thing.
I didn't say I made it up. Did I say I made it up? Look at the hateration come out of nowhere.
Grandmaster Flash been saying against 76. Boy, bye.
Look at the hateration come out of nowhere. Chuck, Arlie, did I say I made it up?
You did not say that. Technically, you didn't. You said it's going to ring more true now. You said it in the 90s, and now it's going to ring more true.
That's all I said.
Because we need peace in the Middle East. Because the wig is out here doing things. He's silly.
He done left the show as if we don't know. He's just going to dig in his right and left pocket to get those little baby Snickers out so he can eat. He didn't want to do it on the show. Eat your Snickers and come on back. But by the time you get back, we're gonna be gone.
Yep.
All right.
Be out this bitch. Be out. Be out.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Y'all know what it is. The biggest dog of them all. Chico to the sea and the place to be. Hit the like, subscribe, jump, and all the other good stuff. Until next time. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.
Yeah.